What's going on? I am Cliff Hill. You are tuned into BallerAlert. I am here with Miss Ken, the man. We at one of the most hottest projects going on this for Art Basel. I mean, Next Wave Miami. Listen, I love SoundCloud because before there were any other streaming services, I love SoundCloud. That's why I listen to all my music. I mean, you knew all the artists that was coming up. How do you think SoundCloud has kind of helped your career?
It helped me in the fullest term that it was my first drop. It was the first time people started telling me like I'm hard as fuck. I was just like, damn, you can do this for free. Then they had the option where you could swap the sound out and you fuck it up. So I was swapping sounds and everything for like $1 or something. It was like SoundCloud to go.
Yeah, SoundCloud is amazing. I mean, that's where you go to see like the next artist coming out. Now, one thing that I love about you, I've been listening to your music for a long time. I mean, Deserve. I mean, come on, you ain't that special. Like those songs kind of got me through some heartbreaks. You know what I'm saying? I love how your music, it makes you feel powerful and strong. I'm just saying, you make some good ass breakup music. So I would have to ask you, do you feel like the music that you write kind of mirrors your life and what you're going through in that moment?
Yes, absolutely. Like songs like that is kind of like I've always wanted to make that breakup, heartbroken music, but it's not make you sad. It's like that, like fuck him. We about to go get up, saddle up the girls. You know, I've always told myself that I'm not that type of heartbreak person. I'm getting the fuck up. I'm not about to be sad and miserable. You ain't about to get my tears. So I feel like my music is that. It's just like the confident heartbreak or the confident shit on him, and not like you can't tell I'm really hurting. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Listen, I appreciate you and your music so much. You have no idea. Now, let's talk about being independent. I know you just dropped your first single as an independent artist. Mm-hmm. Now, tell me, why is it important as an artist today in the industry, one, to be an independent artist, and what perks kind of come with being independent?
Well, the perks are you can do what the fuck you want to do. But you see, you got to put it in your contract anyway that you could do what the fuck you want to do, and then now they can't tell you nothing. But like, I just feel like you get to just drop. Like, I can wake up tomorrow and be like, without a team, trying to be like, okay, wait, let's just think this through. You know, if you want to. So I feel like that's a perk. A perk is that it's whatever type of music. Nobody's trying to change words, tell you what you can and can't say. So that's a perk. And I've been independent actually for a very long time, and then I was with a distribution. Okay. So it was kind of like, it wasn't like I was controlled, or it was the type of thing that I like. So It was kind of like, you know, distribution is just they give you help, like label qualities, but not a major label. So I would recommend that too for
okay. What
artists.
kind of made you go back to independent?
Well, I fulfilled my my little spiel. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. But yeah. So it's cool.
So now that we got this freedom again, when can we expect another album or EP? What's coming up next?
Top of the year, I'm definitely dropping my EP or my album. I don't know what I'm labeling it as because I don't want to make it too dramatic and say it's an album. Okay. And then it's like 4 songs. And I'm like, bitch, that ain't no album. No, I'm just kidding. It's way more than that. But that's coming top of the year. Videos coming top of the year. I'm probably going to close out the year with another single, visual. Still been brainstorming that. But yeah, I'm coming out. I want to drop 2 projects next year, so I'm going to get it started early.
Don't get the fans excited like that. Now. That just got me hyped.
I'll do it. I always miss the summertime. I was like, I ain't missing the summertime this time. I'm going to do spring, summer, fall. We in fall. We in winter. Mm-hmm. It ain't winter in Miami. It ain't winter in Miami. I didn't say it like that. Do y'all get cold?
Barely. It's cold for like 2 days. Now, listen, I must say that I love how the women are taking over hip-hop right now. All of my favorite rappers and my favorite hip-hop artists are females right now, which is, I love that, right? So this era that we're in right now, what do you think kind of led to this era? And as a female rapper, how do you feel about that?
I feel amazing to be like a part of it. I feel like it's necessary because it's always like it had to be like, oh, it's that one, you know, female rapper. They still try to make it just one person, but it's like males been rapping all type of ways and many type of decades. So it's kind of like, why we can't just be in our own little bag? Then they talk about what we talk about. We ain't ever talk about what they talk about. So, right. I don't know. I feel like it's amazing, and I'm so glad to see it, and it's really good. And we be having to really push our pen. So yeah.
You know what's funny? I think a lot of males be listening to y'all music secretly. They don't want to tell them, but they be by themselves bumping your music, bumping City Girls. I know it now.
I jams. They got jams.
Now, last question. Next year, hip hop turns 50 years old, the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Tell me, when was the first time you fell in love with hip hop?
That's hard. That's a hard thing. Probably, I don't know. What was like the first rap song? I don't I can't recall. You know, hip hop is in our culture, so it's never like I feel like a moment to where I feel like this was the song. Okay. It's like it's been in my household, it's been in my surroundings, it's been at school. It's been.
Who were some female hip hop rappers you kind of looked up to?
Well, I was too young to get into Kim. Okay. My daddy could never. My daddy would never let me listen to it. Like, so it was like I was at the age when Nicki came out. So I was like a barb, super barb. So I didn't, and then she wasn't like super freaky. So it was kind of like I could listen to that. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? My daddy even bought me VIP tickets. You know, like, so it was like more young girl kind of trendy. Even her style, you know, make young girls look up to that. So I would say Nicki, but I love all the girls, of course, but I would say that Nicki is when I first started like even recognizing like, oh, this bitch can really rap. Like, what's this about? Yeah, everybody, my friends could co-sign my era. Ooh, it was bad. It was bad.
Listen, I can take as you lit now, but listen, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the rest of Art Basel. Yay.